Okay, this is a very weird angle, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it because it's 11:32 at night and I just finished filming the video that I did for Friendsgiving. But today, you may be wondering yourself, Emily, what are we doing? And the answer is very simple. TBR, baby. We're gonna do a TBR, what I'm gonna read in December. Now, just a quick preface, these are in no order. I'm also a very not good reader. I used to be a pretty good reader and now I like kind of suck, so there's a lot of books on this TBR, so for me to get through these it'll be an absolute feat, but we're putting them all on the list anyway and see what happens. To start with the book that I'm reading right now, which is Neverworld Wake by Marisha Pessel, I'm not sure. I started this book in October and I'm about 20 pages in, yeah, exactly 20 pages in, and I just like haven't picked it back up because I haven't had the time to, so I'm hoping that I can finish this one before I get into more Christmassy reads. The second one's kind of, maybe a little bit embarrassing, but I don't really care. Basically, this is Mixtape by Tyler Sella. You may be wondering where this book even comes from, because it's thick, it's hardback, you've never seen it before in your life. This is a fan fiction that was sold, and I paid money for the copy because I wanted it. Even after it was taken down, I somehow managed to grab a copy of the hardcover book, and I'm gonna read it because it's really good. So I've read like half of it, and it got taken down off of the website that it was on, so I bought the copy, and now we're gonna read this. So after those two, we have a book that I started this summer and did not finish, and for what reason I cannot tell you. It's because I'm a lazy piece of shit. Anyways, this is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, obviously. I want to read this book because I love the movie. I love it. I think it's adorable and I love the story and I just love all the characters. I could watch that movie forever and ever and ever, and so I felt like I needed to read the book. This is also on my TBR, like things I at least want to be able to read alongside something else. This next one is the first book in the Maximum Ride series by James Patterson. I've actually read this book. I've read all of them, and probably about 3 months ago, I realized that I missed a series, and it's been about 4 years since I read it, and so I went on Poshmark and bought the entire series for 30 bucks, and so I'm rereading it. Oh, I love this series. I have not read it in so long. There's so many things I don't know, so many things I can't remember, so I'm gonna read it because it's nostalgic and I think it's really fun. Okay, next gets us into the Christmas spirit a little bit, and it is Let It Snow. It's the Holiday Collection by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Laura Miracle, I think. This has been sitting on my shelf for literal years, and I have not read it, and I think it's a good time for me to pick it up, just because Christmas, I know they have a movie now or something like that, and this is just continually passes me by every single winter season. So if anything gets read this year, it's gonna be these 3 little Christmas stories because I've wanted to read them for so long. Next up is kind of like these 3 are kind of interchangeable, and I want to explain why I'm doing these 3. If you're friends with me, or if you know, are friends with me. There's not really any other option at this point, even though I talked about it. I know I have a podcast episode that I talked about it a little bit on, but that one hasn't been uploaded. By the way, please go check out Stream of Consciousness on Spotify or Apple Music or Apple Podcasts or on the Anchor app. It would help me a lot. These 3 books are middle grade novels because I've decided that I want to learn how to write a middle grade book, and that's like the next thing I'm going to probably write. And so I need to go back and read some of my favorite middle grade. So I have Because I'm a Esoteric by Rob Baya. He came to my school, I should know this. I have 11 Birthdays by Wendy Mass. This one's actually signed, believe it or not. Anyways, I think it's sexy. This one's signed too. It's sexy whenever your authors sign your books. Anyways, and then The Swap by Megan Scholl. I've read this book. I think I've read this book actually twice. Did I see the word broski in here? I did see the word broski. I love this book. This is one of my all-time faves. So is this one, and so is this one. These are just 3 like middle grades that just like, I go ape shit. Hopefully, you know, I'll get back to you with a monthly wrap up about these, and I'll actually have read something. That's kind of my plan. But if not, that's cool too. You get to see what I'm attempting to read. This was really kind of a short video because I talk really fast. And I kind of just know a lot about these books and there's not really much to say. But I hope you guys liked this and enjoyed it. I know it's kind of like a laid back, easy one. And I'll probably end up having a blog post go up that like matches my TBR a little bit. So if you'd like to check out my blog post, it will most likely be linked down below. Also, the end card has where to find my blog and stuff as well. But all of them are linked down below, so definitely make sure you go check out all of my other things that I do because I'm really proud of those as well. Especially my blog, because writing is like my numero uno thing I love to do. So yeah, definitely go check those out, go give it some love. And yeah. I will see you all next time. Hopefully next week. I want to say next week, but I don't trust myself that much to get a video edited. And my camera, my computer to just like work together. So we'll see. Anyways, this has been fun. Yeah. Okay. Bye.